forward, standing 6'8", number 13, at the center position, standing 6'11", number 17, Jonas Valanciunas. Half point at 6'3", 0 Marie. The other forward position at 6'6", number 10, DeMar DeRozan. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'5", number 8, Zach LaVine.
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Friday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Rizashea, and it's Niang in at the foursome. And for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Monk is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Valanciunas in at the center, locking down the middle. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Always looking to score. Monk stays in that attacking mindset at all times.
Pass to Niang, back to Young. Rebounded by Valanciunas. LaVine deciding where to go with it. That's tipped. Here is Daniels, guarded by LaVine. About a minute played so far here in the first. Back to Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Young for the three. Sinks the triple.
Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Now, here's Monk. 14 points from him the last game against Utah. Puts up a three. And it's Rizashea with the rebound. Young against Monk. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
That free throw good from Young. And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Now, here's DeRozan. 33 points last game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The kick out to Young. Five on the clock. Pulls it from 20. It's hauled in by the Kings.
You know, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here's Monk. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Left side, DeRozan. It's deflected. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Monk. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
The Hawks leading by 3. Now Young. He had 40 points in the win against Portland.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
And there it is for him.
Trae Young not afraid to make passes like that. Great vision.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Murray kicks to Monk. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Monk's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Shea. Here's Niang. DeRozan defending. Here's Young. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And then Levine with the champ.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Young against Monk. Here's Shea. He had 19 points in the win against Portland. Well, the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely for it last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was. You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. The West was just better. So the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season.
That free throw, no good. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Sacramento making a switch here. Ellis has checked in.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Attention everyone, now coming on to the hardwood is your Sacramento Kings Street Team. Let's get it. Attention fans, now on the court is your Ice Squad. Get out, let them hear it. Who wants a free
about we check the numbers for George Niang?
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And it's the Kings with the ball. They trail by 1. DeRozan's shot is off. Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Young finds Niang. Okongwu with the screen for Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Here's Daniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's DeRozan. Nothing on the board. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. In 2023, and Brent, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency in a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus. But this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin.
Young, no good. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Sacramento. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Murray, down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Levine. Sacramento again missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Okongwu. Young, good.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
That's right, crowd. Your 916 crew.
Atlanta making some changes. Gaze checked in, and it's Reza Shea in for Daniels. the Kings trailing. Bean passes to Lyles. Ellis with it. On the wing, Jones. There's the screen. Levine for three. Reggie with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Okongwu, that's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 4.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Lyles against Okongwu. Here's LaRavia. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Jones, the pass to Levine. And he's good on the 3-ball. Levine's got 5 points so far.
A rapid-fire release by Levine on that one.
Pass to Okongwu. Now Rizeshe. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, Brent, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is.
The first one falls. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Jones.
And shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
And it's LeVert missing.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now, here's Lyons. Hasn't made one yet. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's LaRavia. Good on the triple. Rizeshe with it. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Kings ahead, leading by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Kings.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Rizeshe. Karis LeVert is out there with Clint Capella. And Gay is in at the 4 spot.
Got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Rizeshe can really do damage from the perimeter.
So it's Sacramento now, following the 3 by Atlanta. Here's Ellis. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from LeVert. Over to the wing. Here's Rizeshe. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now, here's Capella. Scoreless thus far. Good.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility, the rookie Ricochet looking comfortable operating inside.
Carter looking around. To the middle. And Capella sends it back. And they recover it. Here's DeRozan. Count that one.
What a warrior this guy is. DeRozan showing how dangerous he is shooting even while under pressure.
Here's Krejci. Pass to Gay. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Krejci, defended by Carter. Here's Ricochet. No good on the three. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's LaRavia. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Hawks leading. And here in the second quarter of action with a hit under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here is Carter. No scoring in this one. Piles a screen on LeVert. Here's Ellis, and Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Kings. Monk comes in for Carter. Mann's checked in for Atlanta. 4 on the shot clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. On for 3. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Hawks leading by 3. Now, Mann. Here's Capella. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Capella's got his first points in this one. Monk, the pass to Valanciunas. Ellis outside. Sacramento moving it around. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
They grab their own miss. It's LeVert on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Good on the shot. LeVert's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And it's clear that LeVert has tons of confidence, especially in his ability to drain jumpers.
Monk, the pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Capella. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Clint Capella. Between rebounding, interior scoring, and he shoots the 3. Brent, there's a lot to like about Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, Valanciunas has done a really good job of growing his game, Kevin, in today's game. I mean, the modern NBA have shooting bigs. JV has stepped out and proves that he can hit shots from the top of the key, but it's still that grinding, tough, physical play that you want on a nightly basis, and he gives it to you.
The first free throw is good.
And Valanciunas, a seasoned veteran now that you basically can count on as a double-double guy. Even in limited minutes, he really does a great job of patrolling the paint.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Murray's checked in for Lyles, and Levine subbed in for Ellis. Valanciunas hits them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Here comes the fun fans. Your Sacramento Kings Breakers. Make some noise.
check out some of the stats for Zach LaVine. He's averaging 20 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
Here's man. DeRozan defending. Man passes to LeVert. Back to man. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Got it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket for Murray.
One thing you could say about Murray, he is efficient.
And here's LeVert. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. The kick out to Young. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Monk.
What makes Young really tough to corral is he has that great spatial awareness out there.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
The Kings making a switch here. Ellis is checked in. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Dyson Daniels comes in for Karis LeVert. And so Young nails them both.
And you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Young against Ellis. Pass to DeRozan. Driving to the basket. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game, don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Now, here is Young. 13 points in the game. Here's Man. Guarded by LaVine. Man passes to Okongwu. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Ellis against Young. Shoots it up. Rebounded by the Hawks. On the wing, Man. Guarded by LaVine. Okongwu with the screen for Young. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. Okongwu's now got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now here's LaVine. 11 points for him in that last game against Utah.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that
one. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Timeout called by the Kings. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself up on that big screen, then you know what to do. Show us those dance moves. Come on. No offense. Shake it. Come on, let's go.
Sacramento making a switch here. Arabia's checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Reza Shea, he's checked in for Terrence Mann. Murray with it. He's picked up by Reza Shea. Now here's Levine. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Valanciunas with a screen on Young. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. The rebound by Niang.
And they continue to control the glass.
Okongwu a screen. Daniels dishes to Okongwu. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Hawks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And that one falls for Okongwu.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Both free throws good from Okongwu.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Ellis outside. Back to Levine. Pass to Murray. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Atlanta leading by 9. Now Young. He's guarded by Ellis. Lets a floater go. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And they've done a better job at the line this quarter. They've got that free throw percentage up to almost 90%.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Young.
Not only is Young an excellent free throw shooter, he's also mastered the art of drawing those fouls.
Carter, he's checked in for Ellis. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And if they stay this hot from the line, there's a good chance they'll hang on to that lead. They're at about 90% for the game.
2 minutes.
Here's Levine. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Murray, good. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball. It's stolen by Carter. On the wing, Levine. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Levine's got 8 points.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Reza Shea with it. He's got 8. Young outside. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Carter, the pass to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Here's Niang. He has yet to score. Pass to Reza Shea. Hands it from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 9.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
Valanciunas with the ball, covered by Okongwu. They get it back, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Valanciunas has got his third basket of the night right there.
Punishing inside. Valanciunas getting room to do damage.
Young against Carter. Young outside. A floater, and the layup is up and in. Young's got 19 points.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Hawks lead by 9. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, great offense in the first half. What made it possible?
I think we're executing pretty well. Moving them around a little bit with some fakes, and guys are just playing aggressive as much as anything. But if we get a few more stops.
It's been good so far, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Kings.
The free throw margin says a lot about this game. They're facing a defense that's dug in and looking way too comfortable.
Right now, they're playing like a bunch of scared puppies. Release the big dogs.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The Hawks leading by 9. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Zach LaVine is out there with Malik Monk. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Takes the 13-footer off the left rim and out. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Kings. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Tormenting his way through. DeRozan showing what he's made of.
Here's Rizachet following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Here's Niang. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Rizachet. 4 on the clock. Okongwu with the screen for Rizachet. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Rizachet's got 14.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's DeRozan. 6 points for him. Ripped away. And they're on the break. Here's Rizachet. And the dunk by Rizachet.
Yeah, if you give Rizachet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
The Kings trail by 12. DeRozan passes to Murray. Floats it up for Monk. Ricochet with the steal. A floater. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Ricochet out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with the prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now, here's Monk. He has 5. Pocket 6. Pass to Murray, and here's Levine. Here's Valanciunas. That one's off, still out of sync.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Young in the corner. Okongwu trying to break free, and Young with the basket on the assist by Ricochet.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Make some noise. Get up out of your seats for your Sacramento Kings great team. Without fans, all is your squad. Are you ready, everybody? Here come some T-shirts heading your way.
You see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. In the 3rd spot, the Hawks.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
In the corner, it's Levine. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. And stolen by Okongwu. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Kings. They've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Capella with a screen on Levine. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Monk. 5 points in the game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract leagues. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Here's Levine. 10 points for him. Monk outside. With the floater, and Capella sends it back. For 3, Levine. Yes, it is, or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And we don't talk about the shooting of Levine enough. Connecting from 3 at a great clip over his career.
Pass to Rizachet. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now, here's Monk. And Capella sends it back.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
Trey Lyles checked in for the Kings.
Number 41, Trey Lyles.
DeRozan surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. The shot misses. And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. And Niang now top of the key. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Monk against Young. Monk kicks to Lyles. Kings moving the ball around. DeRozan for 3. They get it back. Valanciunas, nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Valanciunas has got 10 points.
The big guys like Valanciunas have spent a lot of time in this league understanding where the ball is going to come off of that rim on a miss. He was in great position that time.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Monk touched it last, they say. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
The Hawks call timeout. Please give a big round of applause for your Kings team.
Okongwu's checked in for Capella.
For your Kings Youth Dance Team. Once more, fans, another big round of applause for your Kings Youth Dance Team.
Here's Rizachet. DeRozan defending. And that one's good. Rizachet.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Onyeka Okongwu is doing. David.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Hawks provided us with some information. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. But he's not letting it slow him down out there, and he's going to give it a shot. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Fast break, the Hawks. Here's LeVert. Yep, that one goes in there. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And not to mention, they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition. Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And the dunk by Rizachet.
Another one for Rizachet. This young man from France has insane potential, and we are seeing a bit of it tonight.
Now here's Levine. 13 points in the game, and the three ball is good.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Aston Yang. Here's Rizachet.
2 minutes remaining.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Levine passes to Valanciunas. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
That one goes in, and that's now 30 points for Rizachet.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Wiles. Up top to DeRozan. Knocks it loose. Stolen by LeVert. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Lyle. The Kings trail by 20. DeRozan on the wing. Kings moving the ball around. The shot's good. Valanciunas has got 14.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
To your Sacramento Kings Warriors.
Some changes for Sacramento. Arabia's checked in, and it's Ellison for DeMar DeRozan. 56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Rizachet, guarded by Levine, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Ellis down low. LeVert defending. Ellis kicks to Lyles. 6 on the shot clock. Levine passes to Lyles. Offline with his 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Rizachet, guarded by Levine. They set the pick from past the arc, and that one's good. Rizachet's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Atlanta. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Atlanta just dominating this one. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team moments ago in the huddle.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Well, he's trying to get them to maintain that edge right now.
And solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got LeVert. Clint Capella is out there with Terrence Mann. And Gay is in at the 4. The Hawks leading by 20. Here's Mann. Banked in off the glass.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Carter outside. Pass to Ellis. Rebound, Atlanta. On the wing, Mann. DeRozan defending. Kept alive. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year. And Capella, just an outstanding rebounder on both ends of the floor, shoots a tremendously high percentage from the field because he's always around the rim.
Now, here's Lyles. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Wallace. They set the pick. Misses the layup. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Kings. Here's LaRavia. Misses the 3. Here's Mann, defended by Carter. Mann passes to LeVert. The Hawks working the ball around. Inside, here's Gay, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now here's Ellis. Pass to Wiles. Got a piece of it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on DeRozan.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
That's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all? And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
And the Kings making a change here. Monk's checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Matthews is checked in. And the second free throw, good. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Wiles. Back to Ellis. 6 to shoot. The end of the drought. And DeRozan lays it in.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
Pass to Gay. Capella with it. Here's Gay. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
Brent, of all the things I could ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Atlanta making a switch here. Young's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine. What a play on both ends. There's the swagger that Malik Monk brings to your squad.
Hawks making a switch here. Krejci's checked in.
At the line for one, Malik Monk.
That one misses for Monk. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Now, here's Capella. Pass to Gay. And it's Laravia with the rebound. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Wiles against Capella. Wiles kicks to Ellis. Monk outside. From deep three-point territory. Atlanta with the rebound. Gay's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low, here's Capella. Pass to LeVert. Monk grabs the board.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Inside. Here's LaRavia. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to LeVert. To the middle. Here's Mann, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And that one is good.
And that's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
Pass to LeVert. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household name.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Here's Lyles after the basket by Atlanta. Pass to DeRozan. LeVert grabs the miss.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Now here's LeVert. Sinks the three-pointer.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Here's Monk. That shot misses.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Mann. DeRozan defending. Pulls it up. Offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. That one misses.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Here's Ellis. And Capella sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Walls is checked in for Atlanta. Wallace against Monk. 5 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Murray for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Gay. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Shooting for Atlanta, Caris LeVert taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. Left side, Levine. To the inside, DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
With the flush, DeMar getting up.
Hawks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. There's the pick.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
LeVert against Levine. In the corner, it's Capella. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's LeVert missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Left side, DeRozan. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hawks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Risacher.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Here's Gay after the made shot from Zach LaVine. LeVert inside the line. Valanciunas grabs the board. 32 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Monk outside. Looking to get it going. Good work there as it goes.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Wallace looking for an opening. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Trey, leadership is such a key part of that point guard position. So what do you focus on with that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Yeah, you guys look like a tight-knit group right now, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Zachary Risacher.